Hey guys, what's up? This is Rhinohorn18 here today, and I've got a free-for-all match on Rundown with using the P90 with FMJ, and this is a really good gameplay. It's really action-packed, I should say. The end-up score is 30-9, and I know that's not the greatest gameplay I've ever posted, but I used a lot of the G18s in this gameplay, and I thought I'd just rather get an interesting one other than kind of campy styled gameplay that I sometimes bring you guys. And also, I'm bringing you this commentary, and I was gonna post a Scary Stories commentary, but I just thought I'd bring you guys kind of an update because I'm going on vacation tomorrow, and today's Wednesday, and tomorrow I'm going to Universal Studios in Florida, in Orlando, and I just want to let you guys know I'm not going to be posting any videos for kind of a little bit. I usually don't post videos every other day anyways, and I just want to let you know that if I don't respond to anything like immediately, that's probably because I'm not at the computer, and I'm going to be having a good time on the rides. So I'm really excited to go to Universal Studios. I haven't been there back since when I was too short to even ride any of the rides. I rode like a couple like kiddie rides, but I couldn't even ride anything good. You know, I go to Six Flags sometimes too, so it's not going to be anything amazing for me. But Six Flags is not anything compared to Universal. And I actually hope to go to the Harry Potter exhibit. Have you guys ever been to there? Because if you had, just let me know in a comment below how it's like. And I think it's only been out for a year. So it looks really interesting. And I also look forward to the Hulk ride. I think it might want to be one of the biggest rides there. And also Dueling Dragons. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, then that's pretty sweet, but I'm going to explain it here, because Dueling Dragons is a really sick ride. I've never been able to ride it, but it looks so cool. It's like there's two roller coasters, and they go at once. They both start out at once, and the tracks are actually like I don't know what they're called, but the roller coaster tracks are like right next to each other, and you go fly past each other like you're actually dueling each other. And what it's like, so like it looks like you're about to run right into them, and it's really scary and keeps you like really what's the word? I can't even think of the word. Keeps you really like in shock, I guess. You're really traumatized. That's what it is, traumatized. And it looks really sick. But yeah, I can't wait to go on those rides, and I'm really excited. I'm staying at one of the Universal Studios hotels, so the perks of the hotels are that you get to go on the rides immediately. Like there's a thing called an express pass, and you get to go straight to the front of the line. So that will be awesome and really easy to ride a ton of rides. And also I'm going to be it allows you to can't even talk. It allows you to go into the park 1 hour before just an average person would go in that just bought tickets to go for the day. So you'll be able to go before a lot of people are already even there. But yeah, I'm really excited for that and can't wait. And another thing that I want to talk about is this movie that I just saw last night. I had a sleepover at my friend's house. We watched this movie called The Strangers, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard about this, but it's like a scary story or a scary movie. It reminded me of you guys because I was bringing you guys scary stories, and it would be a good one. It would be a fun one to show you, but probably not a good one to tell you because you had to kind of watch it because there's a lot of scenes where there wasn't even any talking. And what it was about was this couple. It was a guy and a girl, of course. I hope it was, at least. No, it was. I'm just kidding. And they were staying at this lake house after some wedding reception that they went to. And in this lake house, it was pitch black out there. There was like one street light, and they were staying there. You know, they were doing their thing, and then all of a sudden there was a knock on the door, and then they opened the door. They were really scared because it was 1 a.m. They opened the door. There's this girl there. She asks if someone's home. Yeah, I don't know the name because she was like mumbling and she was like possessed or something. But she asked if they were home, and they said no. And then so she went away. And then a couple minutes later, the boyfriend, all of a sudden decides that he's going to leave his girlfriend in the middle of the house and say, oh, I got to go somewhere and go pick up something. Now, this made me kind of suspicious, but nothing ended up happening in the end about that. But yeah, and it was like, why would you leave your girlfriend in the middle of nowhere where this creepy, like, possessed girl just asked if someone was home, and she wouldn't really take no for an answer. So anyway, he just leaves. And so she's staying there by herself, and she's really creeped out because this girl's here. But she goes away. The girl goes away, and now the girlfriend's in the house. All of a sudden, she's like in the bath or something. I don't even remember. And she says, and she hears a knock on the door again. And she's so freaked out because it's most likely this girl again. And now she doesn't answer the door. And all of a sudden, she starts hearing pounding on the door. And like, she doesn't know what to do because her boyfriend left her. And she's not going to open the door because this other girl could probably destroy her. She's like a boss like that. and so she doesn't know what to do. And she opens the door. She doesn't open the door. She talks through the door. She says, "What do you want?" And the girl says, "Is blah, blah, blah here?" I don't remember the name. And she's like, "No, you just asked me that. Of course she's not here. She didn't come here in the past, like, 1 minute. What are you thinking?" And then so she goes away, and then all of a sudden the beating starts happening. And then she hears pounding on, like, the side of the house. And then this girl, like, smokes cigarettes, right? I'm turning around right now because I'm kind of freaked out telling this story because the scary part's coming up. And she's, like, taking a smoke in the house and stuff. And then all of a sudden you see this white mask pop out behind her in the house. There's this guy in this white mask. Here, I'll give you an example right here. This is what he looked like. And so he pops out right behind her. She doesn't even know. She's just smoking her cigarette, doing her thing, you know. And then he's just walking slowly towards her. Then all of a sudden she looks back and he's gone. Of course he's gone. He's just trying to torture us. And yeah, so that's like the whole movie. They're torturing her. The boyfriend eventually comes back, and he's a good guy actually. But he's so stupid. He keeps leaving his girlfriend. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get the shotgun outside," and she's like, "I'll come with you." And he says, "No. I mean, do you really love her or no?" And they actually might have been husband and wife. I don't know, but it didn't seem like it. And so, yeah, it was like a really creepy movie, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't very scary. Like, the only scary parts were the suspenseful parts where they were sitting, like, in a room. And then, oh, yeah, the boyfriend, like, shot his own brother straight in the head with, like, a double barrel. But he thought it was a bad guy. So, yeah, that was pretty intense. But, yeah, that brings my gameplay to an end. I wanted to talk about some other things. But, oh, I just gotta get this one thing out. I just bought Cars 2, the video game. It's like a Need for Speed sorta, but it's crazy awesome. And it's amazing. So if you guys want to see some Cars 2 gameplay and maybe some live commentaries, that would probably be good. Then just leave a comment below saying, I want to see it. So, yeah, that brings the gameplay to an end, guys. So thanks for watching. And I hope you have a good week. Peace out. Bye-bye.